So what you're saying then is we need to get a look at it.
That would be a place to start.
Well, if you remember when we went into that other ship that landed here, it was completely untouched except for the engine room. And then when we went to the barracks, while there were other places that were more torn up, it did seem like the server room and places where a lot of technological noise, I guess you would say, was the thing that is torn up. So I'm thinking maybe we need to attract it to our ship doing something similar.
That could work, but there's significant risk. We might, assuming we survive encountering the thing, if it destroys our ship, we're stuck here.
Yeah.
We don't have
just
to.
gonna throw this crazy idea out there. So it's coming after technology, right? What if everyone died because they were holding or using something that it didn't like? What if we can walk right into the ruins and do nothing if we're not holding anything that is our technology? I think because we need to go in there to try and maybe find out what this thing is, because what if it does destroy the ship when we try and get it, then we'll really be stranded here. Obviously that might mean leaving weapons behind, which not necessarily for, but just throw it. So I just random thought that I just had in my head, and it's probably crazy because even me talking about it right now sounds like it's a crazy idea. But
You go ahead. We'll protect you from back here.
Yeah, let's call that Plan D.
No, Plan D for dead.
Yeah. We didn't necessarily have to be on our ship. Vara's pretty mechanical. She probably could rig something up that was similar to an engine or generator using spare parts. Then we just set it out somewhere and wait for the creature to show up.
Now that
Perhaps
sounds like an idea.
safe. Vara?
Yeah, things should be able to do something. So, again, we have potential bait for the trap. We need something for the actual trap itself.
Well, first we need to see it. So, if we set bait out, I don't know, in the middle of the street, someplace where we can see from this view window, then we could get a look at it. Then, as Torbio said, maybe he can see how to actually trap it.
Or if we can just outright blast it in the first place.
That too.
Alright, so we gotta whip up something sort of generator kind of thing.
Are we thinking is noise itself, or electrical usage, or...
I have no idea. It's all wild speculation. Nobody knows.
To be safe, do everything. Make it noisy, make it loud, make it bright and pretty. Just whatever you can to attract something that we're hoping is a mindless creature. And maybe make it a little bit interesting for something that's not completely mindless.
Okay. I guess I'll have to work on that.
Well, do we have parts on board for that, or are we gonna need to go find something?
Looks at the GM. GMs.
Well, did you buy parts for something like that?
Surely we have spare parts of something on board.
Well, typically any serious repairs you have to go back to a facility to do those.
Right, but like a spare battery or something.
Guys, you're telling us we can't just look around this place and find stuff to cobble something together?
Yeah, that too.
You can probably let's see, Vera's gonna be the one trying to make something.
Yeah.
I could
Uh,
probably help her with my Nautilus computers, right?
I mean, she's making an energy source, right? That's what you guys want to make. Something that throws off a lot of EM waves.
What's up to Vera what she wants to make?
Well, like we were saying, EM, noise, light, whatever.
I mean, that's not really computerized. That's simple enough circuits that you don't really need computer specialization. There's no coding in that. It's all hardware. So it would just be her, unless you have some post-tech skills.
I do not, unfortunately.
Might even throw in some actual movement if I can.
I mean, it's not a super complicated or hard thing to make, but I mean, you didn't really get a whole bunch of spare parts and stuff specifically for building random stuff. So you're gonna have to cobble something together just from what you have for basic holding the ship together.
I do have science, though, so I might be able to help her optimize it.
Okay. Didn't we just search like a half a dozen buildings full of broken computers and stuff?
Yeah, we could go there and get wiring.
You're telling me not a single component in any of those things is usable anymore?
I mean, they're almost entirely eaten. You could probably find bits of metal and stuff, maybe a stray wire here and there. You could also probably try and get at stuff that's in the walls. So yeah, you could find, some of the parts for that sort of thing.
Why don't you write down a list of components you need and we'll go look for them?
I mean, I was just gonna let them do a roll. The roll will determine how well
User
you
in
do
your
with what you
channel
have
timed
available.
out.
Who timed out?
The
Kylar.
commander.
Yep.
User entered your channel.
Wait a minute. So we're going to cannibalize the ship to build this thing?
No, you've got like a couple of spare parts to stuff for like patching system components through basic wear and tear. So like when you get back to port, so that you can get back to port in an emergency.
So
You got stuff like that.
yeah, are we going to try using whatever little bits we've got on the ship, or are we gonna head out and look for parts there?
The first thing you said.
We're trying to avoid going out first.
I guess, I know Bazik said he's going to have you do a roll.
If you wanted to, I mean, you can try and do that with just the parts you have on hand. It's not like there's any. You have all the more complicated parts that you wouldn't be able to find in there. That would just be extra, bits of wiring and stuff. Not much useful.
So roll post tech.
Yep.
What's the attribute?
Intelligence.
No assists.
Nope. Well, you didn't really need it. You got a 9, which is good enough. You cobble together something. Now, write down exactly what it is you wanted to do. So you said you wanted to put out EM waves, make light, noise, and jiggle around so that it makes movement and stuff.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be anything much, just something.
Hang on a second. Do we know what the function is of the other items that this creature destroyed were? Can we make our creation replicate those functions? Or at least the how can I put it?
The skeleton of those functions?
I mean, it kind of
You're-
destroyed everything.
Your ship itself has all of those functions.
It destroyed the computers. It destroyed an engine. I'm guessing pretty much things that are power sources. That was my determination when we went and explored.
So really, probably all we need is just an electrical device with current flowing through it.
True,
Or the
but
ship powered on.
true, but we just want to cover all our bases, right?
I mean, Vera's already made this noise-making, electromagnetic wave emitting, light emitting device thing.
Also, who's our best shot on the turret? Did we determine that? Or
None
was
of you has
Annabelle?
gunnery. So whoever has the best decks, I would imagine.
Pretty sure that's Avara. Mine's only 10.
My dex is 11.
Yeah, now I've got a -1 to dexterity, so let's not do me. There's a reason he uses a laser weapon, and it's to negate the -1.
Torbia, what's your dex?
8.
So yeah, Avara.
Ah,
Well, 'cause my thinking is once we put the device out there, someone will run out there, maybe two someones will run out there, place the device, and book it back to the ship. But before we even do that, we'll have the turret aimed right at the device. So if the creature does show itself, all we have to do is press the button.
okay.
So that's the plan.
Sounds like.
Okay, you guys go and put the device out there,
And
and then post up in the ship. Yep, you can get on the turret.
Who of us wants to? I will volunteer to go out. It's my plan. So I'll be the someone to put it out if no one else wants to go.
So how long are you gonna wait? Like, what's the plan if nothing happens?
Well,
How long?
what time is it? Like, how much daylight
So,
is there? Is it
it's
daylight?
like-
Is it nighttime?
It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on this planet.
Well, Leopold would suggest waiting through the night in case it's nocturnal. And-
RBL? John, you there?
Did you? Are you talking to me? What did you say?
Asking for your input. What should we on the current plan?
Like, how long should we wait? Leopold thinks we should wait until at least till morning, in case it's
Okay.
nocturnal.
Okay.
Also, do you want to come with me to set the device in the street?
All right.
So then I will talk to Ara and make sure I understand how the device works and how to activate it.
And I will explain that. I'm imagining I made a pretty simple device to begin with.
I imagine there's like a switch you flip with a little plastic covering that you flip back down so no one accidentally bumps it, and that's about it. So you set it up.
Yes. Can I want to find the best place with a view for the turret so Vara has the best shot possible.
So like right here is pretty good. It's in between.
Where?
It's in between the clearing that you're landed in and the outpost.
I don't know where you're indicating.
The down bottom right corner.
Ah. Okay.
Okay.
You guys are landed like in this clearing, and this clearing is off the map. This is just like a visual representation. It's pretty loose right now as far as what specifically is going on, as far as where exactly things are.
Okay, but once I said it, I look at Torbio and I'm like, well, run, I guess.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Run back to the ship.
Okay. You guys get back in the ship. And what do you guys do? Watch like external cameras or something, or just wait around?
Probably take shifts watching, I would imagine.
Okay.
What about me in the turret? What are we doing about that?
Well, you're gonna have to stay in there as long as you're, if you're planning to fire the turret. So if you're gonna wait till morning.
I bring Vara books and check in on her periodically for anything she needs.
Okay.
This is gonna be.
So, no, anyone else have any particular plans they want to do while they wait? Otherwise, it's gonna be fast forward time.
Is there a way to hook up my survey scanner recording function to input data from, like, gather the video feed from the ship, or can the ship store its own video feeds, like from the
It can
exterior
store
cameras?
its own.
Okay, I'll probably just make sure it's storing it then.
Yeah, and you can, and your sensors are, they're not the same sort of sensors, and they won't give you the same data as the survey scanner, but you'll have, if you use that and stand out there recording while using ship scanners and stuff, you'll have even more data.
I'll also man the sensors when I'm not with Vera. I'll check on the sensors.
Okay.
Oh, also, can I put the data that's on my sensor scanner, like, and save it onto the ship's computers, so I have a duplicate?
Yes, you can.
I like duplicates.
Okay, so everyone's done everything they want to do? Or is going to do everything they want to do?
Mhm.
Okay.
This is gonna be boring for Vara until it isn't.
Creature
Well,
pops up right in front of the camera.
It's going to be really boring for Vara, but not for you because we fast forward to the sunrise. Nothing has happened.
All right, so that was a bust.
Yeah, that makes me think. JD, give me a luck save. I want to see something. Good.
Oh, you were gonna kill his character before I even saw him.
No, I'm not that mean.
We find his corpse somewhere. Well, this was gonna be Kyrath's character, but he's dead now because you guys waited so long.
I'm not that mean. Just wanted a general idea of something. Anyways, so yeah, it's the morning. The sun's just started to rise a bit.
So I've been checking
Visible.
the sensors all night. Did I not detect anything?
Nope. Maybe you saw like a small forest creature go by at some point after all the fires have gone out from behind you. And they
Just
died
perfectly
down.
normal and harmless stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so since we didn't see anything, we should probably start taking rounds of a little bit of sleep at least before we figure out what to do next. But keep an eye on that thing in case it decides to work.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get some rest and I'll get Vara out of that turret. She's probably asleep in there anyway. Just
Wake
gonna
up! It's time to go to sleep.
Make a mental effect
Glare.
save. Let's see if you blast away.
Um, I'm not sure if you're serious or not.
Well, you're sleeping in the chair and you've just been startled awake. Yeah, make a mental effect save.
I don't remember if high or low is good on those.
It'll
High
tell
is
you.
good.
This
It'll-
one will
it'll-
tell you.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
So the turret. So your sister yells up to you from the bottom of the turret, and you're snoring away, and then just all of a sudden you hear the noise and people talking about the creature, and you start awake and you bump one of the controls, and it just fires off. You're on the laser, right?
I assume so. I think
Well,
that
we're
was
going
what
with
we were
that.
talking about.
And the laser blast just like cuts through one of the buildings.
Well, at least we know now that you would have missed. Oh well. Time to go to sleep.
I glare.
I smile back coyly.
What's going on down there, guys? You hear Leopold kind of yelling from the bridge.
Yeah, everyone else, if you're awake, you've just heard weapons fire from the ship.
Nothing. Farah's just jumpy.
Nothing. Gemma just thinks she's funny.
But I am funny.
The glare continues.
I smile as I go back downstairs to my bunk.
What's that, Barry?
He wants a luck save.
Look safe, please. Look safe. Nothing
just
bad will
realized
happen
I-
to you. Okay. Anyone who looks out to see where the laser blast hits, it hit the cargo area, or the cargo storage room where y'all were at, like, yesterday, and there's now a big giant hole there.
Well, now there's no way for them to tell what's been missing.
I didn't catch that. What?
That's actually a very lucky one. For
Yeah,
us.
that's great. Yeah, because that's where the artifact that that Gemma stole came from. But now it's all destroyed, so no one can tell.
Pretty much. Vara, this building, the small little building that I am pinging, now has a hole in it.
Yeah, so basically you just shot straight over the top of the device right here, and it just went straight through the cargo and bored a hole in the side of the mountain on the other side of that little building.
Well, I guess I'm going to bed.
Okay, so you all go and take a rest.
Not at the same time. Leopold's definitely gonna stay watching things for a while.
Okay, how long do you rest? 'Cause it's about like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Mm, 4 hours of sleep would be then 10 o'clock. So that's probably good. I mean, it's not good, but I mean, you know what I mean.
It's some sleep rather than no sleep,
Yeah.
while still having it be like afternoon by the time everyone's done sleeping.
$10 is morning.
Well, yeah, but I'm not. Leopold's not sleeping while you guys are sleeping. So 2 rounds of 4 hours is 8 hours, so it'd be 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Those.
Okay, then while he when
Vara sleeps through all of that because she's been stuck on the turret while you guys have probably had chances to nap or something.
Yeah, for like 13 hours. Or actually, more than that.
at some
Well, you
point,
were napping while everyone else was having the previous adventure.
that's true.
It's only
She
fair.
sleeps
But
a
you
lot.
can't stock sleep. You can stock sleep deprivation though.
At some point, though, and probably when Leopold is sleeping, I do go and find Vara, and I bring in my hand a wooden box. I pull out and I go to her and I say, "Remember, I told you I got something from the ruins?
Ooh, what?
I have no idea. He said not to touch either side, but I think we should touch either side." And I open the box up, and I show her the tiny
Pretty sure.
dumbbell.
I thought of ideas for this.
No,
The-
please no.
The tiny
Don't do it.
5-pound dumbbell that I found. I pull it out and I show it to her.
Okay, more description, please.
Is that kind of like a crystal-y, like?
Yeah, it's like. It looks like the handle is made out of the same substance as the building, the black granite, polished granite look, but like with some grooves for like some grip, and on either end is a black opaque crystal.
A what?
A black
black
opaque crystal.
Opaque.
Opaque.
I've never heard that word said that way.
Yeah, what?
I'm weird.
Well, that
Easy explanation.
It's neat, huh? I kind of want to see what it does. We don't have much else to do. Not in the ship, though. That would not be sensible. But everyone, you know what I mean? I just kind of want to see it.
Yeah.
So,
Out of character, remind me, these are ancient alien ruins? Or
Yep,
just
there.
ancient?
I mean,
I think they're ancient Sandalian runes.
What?
inside joke. But no, I
didn't
mean,
even catch it.
has Frederick said anything about what sort of ruins these are?
You mean Leopold? No.
Yeah, Leopold.
I didn't give anybody a huge backstory on it. I don't think.
no, we were specifically told that they were alien ruins. I have it on my notes somewhere.
Oh no,
I
I said.
remember.
Yeah, I didn't. I just
Yeah,
said. I
yeah,
didn't
you're
really
right.
give them like. I didn't go into my
That
whole
was
backstory.
in the description that they're
Yeah.
alien ruins.
Yeah.
So
Because
yeah,
I wasn't very excited about it until I heard alien, and then I was like, oh, yeah.
yeah. So you can tell her that they're alien ruins. Because I don't think she was there for any of that. So
Yeah, I tell her, I said, no, they're alien. It's not just pre-screen stuff. It's like, not human.
Back real alien artifact. Right here.
Mm-hmm. I think we have enough time to sneak off the ship, see what it does, and get back before anyone notices.
Is Teresa awake or asleep right now? John, save us.
well,
Should I
here's the
roll
question: Are you
something
guys
to see if-
squealing loudly at all?
No, we're in
What do
her
you
room.
Is it?
You're in her room now. Okay, so
Well, I feel like I wouldn't have gone
Trying
to
to
sleep
contain
unless I
this
knew
with
someone
these.
was watching the bridge.
What?
you're on the bridge.
Well, I wouldn't have gone to sleep unless I knew someone was on the bridge. So either the sisters are on the bridge or Toribio's on the bridge currently.
Where are you at, Torbio, and are you awake? That is the question.
What time is it?
Like 10 in the morning.
I just went to sleep.
Okay, so then I guess we're on the bridge with no one awake.
I feel like I should roll something to see if the the excitement over the alien artifact overrides remembering there's a creature supposed to be out there that is scary.
You can make a mental effect save. That would make sense.
Can't just roll wisdom, huh?
No.
What's funny is I'm actually the wise one. But she's the elder one, so she should know better.
And she failed, so she's on board.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wanna go look at it. You wanna touch the thingy.
Yep. Oh dear.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
Vara and her 6 wisdom.
I give her this like little kid sister smile as I'm holding it out in front of her.
Yeah, Vara's probably practically jumping up and down with excitement.
So where do you guys go to try and do this? I assume just outside the ship, not to the compound.
Yeah, probably in the same area we left her device. Because that was far enough away. We made sure.
Okay, so you go out into the tree line a little bit, and what do you do?
Okay, so we probably should be somewhat responsible about this.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You were always the faster runner, so how about you gonk the thing on either side? I'll stand over there, okay, and if anything goes wrong, I will shoot at whatever goes wrong with my rifle. And then when you gonk it, you come running back to the ship. And by there, I'm kind of like pointing towards where the ship is, a few paces away.
So
Well, Vara's still on board with the plan. I'm scared.
Be brave, Eagle. Literally nothing is happening. We're gonna
Okay,
try
so-
something.
you're standing like how many feet away?
From where Vara is?
Yeah.
Probably a good 20 feet.
Okay. So
I have my blaster out and, ready in case something happens.
okay, so what are you gonna do with it?
What was it? What was described? Touching either side of it?
I think that's what he told me. So I yell at her. I just say, hit either side of it at the same time. Then run.
What happens?
So describe to me exactly what you do with the object. You're holding it on the handle of the dumbbell.
Put it down on the ground, lean over, and get kind of try to half get into a running stance to run away, half lean over to touch it at the same time, and then run after I touch it.
So how hard? Do you hit it with your fist, or do you whack it with something while it's stood up on a stump or something? What do you do to the object specifically?
Did Gemma tell me anything about what to touch it with? Or just...
you'd remember that he told you that, or specifically, Gemma would remember that he told them that striking the end of it against something was probably maybe how it activated.
Yeah.
So
Once I see her struggling with it, I'm like, hit it with the stump, like smash it.
I'll try to follow the instructions I'm getting.
I use my hands to motion what she should do.
So you grab it and you whack the end of it against a tree.
Yeah.
Before you can do anything, there's a bright prismatic flash, and you're not holding anything anymore.
Did you do it?
You would have seen it. It was bright and colorful.
So I'm just staring down at my hands with nothing in them, like, what?
Nope, nothing in there.
What happened?
Well, you're only like 20 feet away. You saw the flash, right?
And see me
Right,
staring
but I
blankly
can't-
at.
And you also, I don't think Vera would have seen it, but you would have seen like the air around her looked weird in a bubble for a split second.
I'm more asking Gemma. She's hoping maybe her sister knew what was happening.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure you all know what you saw before you continue. That's all. So go on.
Where'd it go?
What?
It just disappeared with that flash.
What? And then I put my gun away and I come up to her. What?
I was holding it, and it was just gone.
That's disappointing.
Alien artifact.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. It's just probably teleported somewhere. Maybe it's a gate thing. I mean, I was hoping it would do something cool. Well, there's only one solution now. We gotta need to find another artifact to take home. Alright. Yeah, we're in agreement we're not going to mention this to anyone, right?
Yeah, I don't think. I want it back though.
I know. Well, at least, or maybe something different. At this point, I would settle for a tablet with writing on it. Alright, we better get back to the bridge before anyone misses us.
Yeah.
So did we get killed on the ship yet? Did we get eaten by the things in our sleep? Way to keep watch, guys. I'm proud of you.
Well, they
Thank
were
you.
outside watching something.
Alright, so I think we go back to the ship and get into the bridge, but we're probably a little bit disappointed. We have disappointed looks on our face.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do again?
We go back to the bridge.
Okay, and so unbeknownst to you, to you two who are sleeping, there is now just an empty box somewhere on the ship, and you guys don't plan to do anything other than just, be on the bridge watching, right? Vera and Gemini.
I sit there, yeah, as we were sitting there and talking, and I started thinking, I'm like, it kind of looks similar to when we travel in FTL. And this place is researching dimensional travel.
Yep, you do remember that. Yep, this place, they talked about researching spike drives. That's really all they told you about it.
I mean, it's kind of disappointing that that's the only thing, but maybe it has something to do with how the aliens traveled. I mean, it would have been more exciting if it took you someplace. Not that I want you to disappear or anything, you know what I mean? Just,
Unimpressed look.
I'm not saying, I just, then you maybe could have found something. I mean, I have a compad. I could have just talked to you. Oh, wait, you don't have one. Why didn't you get one?
No, Leo got one for everyone on the ship.
Yep.
We do?
Yeah, everyone has a compad. And
So
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I would have calmed you, though, and we would have found you. I'm just saying.
your sister stares blankly back at you.
What if it was somewhere I couldn't get back from?
I'm not saying it was ideal. I'm just, disappointed. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably would have been bad if you went with it. I just, I was kind of hoping it was a toy. Like a alien train car or something.
Okay, then. That's an interesting thought.
What? Are you miss
Alien.
having toys?
An alien train car? Do aliens have toy trains? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember reading about them in my books. In fact, I don't really remember reading much about aliens, except that they existed. Anyway, something to keep in mind. I guess we'll just have to be careful about the stuff we touch. If it teleports around.
Yeah.
Still, I've already told them. We're leaving here with some sort of artifact. And now that now that you blew up that cargo bay, we might go back there and see if there's anything left.
Yeah, what was in that building?
That's where I found the device. The whole thing was just packed to the brim of boxes with alien artifacts in it.
Oh man, and they blew it up.
Covers up the fact that I stole something. It'll be fine. Besides, if we go into the ruins, we're bound to find something else.
I sure hope so. Preferably something that doesn't disappear on me when I try to play with it.
Agreed. So I guess we just stay on the bridge talking to each other until everyone wakes up.
Okay. So camera pans out as you go as the talking just continues and goes off into random stuff that no one can hear anymore. And screen switch as everyone is waking up. And what do you two do when you wake up? I assume set like alarms.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the bridge. Well, making sure Teribia's gonna go there too. But
So you go and grab Teribio as he's waking up.
yeah, or if he's already heading towards the bridge, just also go to the bridge.
Teribio?
Yeah, I go to the bridge.
Meet in the hallway and go to the bridge. You guys are still talking. That is Vera and Gemini.
And that's when I put the pie in your face. Oh, hey guys.
Thought of any next courses of action? Since our bait apparently is not good bait.
I think Vara and I came to the decision we should explore the ruins.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably about the only option we have left to us. Since we explored the compound. Guess we could check that other ship that we never went into before on our way to the ruins, but looks to be the only place left.
You're the boss. Up to you.
Trivia, opinions?
Yeah, let's go poke around.
Alright. Sounds like a plan. Everybody got everything they need.
Yep, got my night vision goggles right here.
Yep.
Was there anything else I got while I was not here? Compad, you said?
Yeah, technically everyone has a vac suit too, but that's kind of more just like leaving on the ship.
Yeah, carrying that around would be kind of weird.
Yeah. I'm gonna carry my vac suit in case we end up in the vacuum of space on a planet. Now that I said that, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna wish I hadn't.
Okay, so what's your guys' plan?
Alright, so we're gonna go into the ruins. And I'm gonna take my survey scanner and record things.
I'll have my little light vision goggles on so we can see if anything jumps out at us in the dark.
I mean, assuming it is dark.
Now comes the question. How are you going to get in there?
Well, we're gonna look at, well, there's parts of the compound that kind of look like they're next to it, and we'll see if that's where the entrance is, because it kind of would make sense that they'd build their stuff next to the place where they get in.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna
never
collect
really
that
went
bait
up here.
and stow it back on the ship.
You still went back on the ship?
That bait thing that Vera made.
Okay. So you stow that in there. Just throw it in the cargo bay somewhere, I imagine. And so you guys exit the ship and leave the tree line.
Yeah, we might want to turn the ship off in case it is actually still drawn to a power.
And lock the ship and pull up the ramp and all the necessity things.
I will say that completely shutting the ship down, if you're in there long enough that the reactor cools down, it's going to take a while to warm it up.
Yeah, okay. I'll leave it on then.
Like in low idle mode.
Yeah, probably. So that we can still escape rapidly.
Okay. And what did you say, Gemini?
Just that we need to make sure that the ramp is up and that it's locked, and we're the only ones who can get in.
Yeah, I was being nice and assumed that you did all the basic stuff. So, yeah, you've got it all locked, and you cross the tree line, and you go back over here to the stairway you used to get up onto the landing pad last time. And you all see the smoking hole that goes straight through the cargo room you were in before.
Still smoking.
Anti-ship laser.
Yeah.
The hole on the side of the mountain is still smoking.
Oh boy.
So, and just quick description of what the buildings look like. I never really did too much about that. It's just like all prefab, white, metal. Looks ugly pretty soon once it starts getting dirty, that sort of thing. So it's pretty ugly and dirty. And you go up the stairs on the landing pad and go back into the door you managed to get open. And you go up to the tiny section of the hall that you never really went into. And you go around that little hook and there's stairs down. And you see, how to describe it? It's sort of like, it's like that diamond shape, except the back of it slants down, and as you come out, you see the pointy bit overhangs over an entryway, and there's corresponding black marble or black granite floor underneath it, and you see a long hallway, a long, fairly dark hallway.
I switch my low light goggles on, and I just pull my rifle out, just, having it ready.
And I'll have my spike thrower out. At the same time, nervous and excited and looking around eagerly.
So you guys go in the entrance.
Yes.
Well, is there like any sort of like security kind of things around the entrance?
Nope. You don't see anything. You examine the structure of the entrance.
Yeah, just looking for either something that's keeping things out or that the researchers put in place to try and like seal it off or something.
No. You like circle around it and look at it all sides. Right?
Mhm.
And you basically see a structure. It's not attached to the star in any way, and the back of it slopes down into the ground. Which is a little weird because the tunnel just goes straight. Like it should go out the back.
What?
And yeah, that's really all you see.
So, looking in the opening, it looks like the tunnel goes straight,
Yep.
but the back of it... Okay, that's weird.
Hell, they use meta-dimensional energies in a lot of their stuff, so this could just be some sort of weird light bending or something else entirely. But as a quick question, is this similar or different to the other rooms that I've seen?
You've seen some, that it seen from the ruins that you were studying on that planet. That they seem to be pretty good at bending space and doing weird stuff with that.
Okay, so the structure itself is different, but similar concepts.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you're used to doors that seem like they're basically portals. They don't match up with where they go.
Okay. Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is pretty typical for this species, I guess, architecturally speaking. It'll be fine.
Gemini is giving you kind of weird vibes.
You mean like I'm feeling woozy or similar to what I do?
Nothing so easily defined. It's just weird. You don't know why. You get a weird feeling from it. Not just it doesn't. It's obviously this shouldn't be because space is acting weird. It shouldn't work like that. But you just get this little weird feeling.
Okay. Then I make sure I want to stay kind of in the middle of the group, but I want to make sure Vara's in front of me.
And so you all go in.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm recording at this point, so yeah, in an effort to also be able to find the way back.
No problem. Okay, you go down like a 20-foot long hallway, and you just go straight down it. You don't really pay any mind to anything, or what? What's your attitude as you go through here? What are you guys doing as you enter
Well, is it kind of
these strange
Does
space
it-
bending ruins?
does the hallway so it feels similar? So like I wouldn't necessarily. I'd be more drawn to places like things that looked like things that were important in the other ruins, right? Because I'd kind of know what to look for a little bit.
Yeah, you'd recognize things of importance a bit more than someone who's never seen any of this stuff. But this looks just to be like an entryway hallway.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he'll probably he'll look around, but he'll just merely glance at things that don't seem like they might be important.
Yeah, and like their stuff. So there's weird fractal geometric patterns all along the walls. And now it's time to move screens. And hope I just did things right.
Everything's not in the GM layer. We see everything.
Oh no.
I see a cat head.
You do?
The
Yeah.
visible light kind of looks like a cat face.
Ah. So yeah, that's where you come in.
From the bottom?
Yep. And that cavity down the bottom, this right here, that's the entryway you're coming through.
Okay. So there's 2 corridors on either side of us, and there's one that goes up. There's like one that goes up and down on either side.
So yeah, that's what it looks like. And this is a big room. I imagine you look around
Yeah.
and like you see lots of stone archways like carved into the sides of the walls along both sides, and they're all just stone archways with flat rock in the middle, and no features inside of the archways, just like flat, smooth, uncarved black granite.
New or familiar?
familiar. They look like doorways. You've seen a couple of these in the ruins that you were in, but yeah, they all look like this.
But not as many in like one place.
No.
Okay. Is there any
There
sort
are-
of writing at all on any of the walls?
I mean, no, there's no writing. That is one thing. Writing is, you haven't found a huge amount of writing. It's not super common. As far as these aliens go, there's not a huge amount of it. And if you look back where you came in through, you'll see that the same, patterns carved, the same archway is around the door that you just came through, or the hallway you just came through.
Can we still see the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay.